Hello everybody and welcome back to the Arkham City playthrough. So last time we were here we had a door. We ran into a door that we can't open because it's been sealed for a very long time. So now we're going to scan each of the mechanical guardians and see if we can piece together a video for us to find a way to get to Raish. So, and ninjas. We also have to deal with ninjas, so we'll do our blade dodge takedown and we'll be on our merry way. So there's at least, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mechanical guardians to scan. So and they're all placed in certain spots. You can tell, like, if you need a hand trying to figure out where they are, detective mode's the way to go. So, but yeah, you just hold the scan button. And also because I'm playing this on the other control scheme for PlayStation 3, because I cannot stand the fact that there's 2 control schemes and one of them is so strange. Like, I'll have to look it up, but while I'm talking here, but yeah. So let me see if I can get this. It's the same for Asylum too, which also in the Asylum playthrough, if you remember, I did switch over because I just wasn't jiving with it at all. I tried my best, but I couldn't. So it's not Yeah, okay, so I found it. So it's mostly with the shoulder buttons, the shoulder and the triggers, but so R1 is the same and R2 is the same, which is fine. But then you have L1 and L2, which is so weird because with L1 you aim your gadget and L2 is detective mode, which does not feel right. Maybe it's just because I've been playing the 360 version for all these years, but it's just wrong having L1 and L2 reversed. Like I can't sanction that. Like it's just, oh my, yeah, it's so strange to me. I just can't. I hate it so much. Every chance I can to switch the control scheme, which the weird thing is that for Origins and Night Later, it's the other it's the other like it's the 360 controls. It's just defaulted, and I don't think you can change it. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I'm not sure, but it is so strange to me why they decided to change it. Like I can't. I hate it, but oh, we have a vision of our parents. Are we gonna step into the light? I don't think we are, but so this part in particular, recording part 11 was such a hassle for me because we're gonna see why here in a little bit, but I just had a lot of troubles, and it's one of those things where it's enough hiccups and stuff, like personal hiccups, where it's just like, I just want to stop, but I just decided to continue on because my plan was to record 9 parts in a row, which I figured would be like, depending on how fast, like I would at least get to the end of the story, or just before it. But it's a thing. But it was funny because it was like I started recording this part, which was, it started off fine, and then the cutscene started, and but you'll see what happens here in a little bit. But so we found the stronghold for the League of Assassins. We're near death in just a few minutes, but we have to deal with Talia. So who doesn't look like, I don't get ninja from Talia in this game. She's basically a runway model. She's just drop dead gorgeous in this game, and She's too hot to be a ninja. I'm kidding, but not to say that ninjas can't be hot, but you know, it's just so apparent. Like Talia's always been like has always been like a beautiful woman type. So not in Dark Knight Rises, but you know, what did I say? Never mind. But yeah, we're gonna come to a strange thing here, in this game, which I don't like, which is Batman discovering Lazarus for the first time. We've talked about it on Intensive Treatment plenty of times, but it's just so strange. But I'll talk about it later once we actually meet Raish and we do the boss fight and stuff. But before that, we're gonna take a test to see if we're worthy to become the head of the assassins, to take over for Raish and, you know, continue his conquest or plan for world domination, like to set the world right or whatever the hell his cause is in this game. But yeah, the game crashed. That's why it. Well, that was the first struggle. I swear it was. I was sitting there for at least a good minute waiting for, like, I tried all the buttons, I tried to skip the cutscene, I tried everything, but the game just crashed and I had to turn off the PlayStation 3 and I had to reset everything and had to do the walk front, like after you see the vision of your parents. I had to do that again, but as soon as I was prompted to skip the cutscene, I did. So thankfully the game continued on as normal, but yeah, this happened and I was frustrated a little bit. I was a little fatigued, but
your journey begins through this door.
Like, look at Talia there. That's just like,
Are you sure, Bruce?
it's supermodel in ninja garb, but it was always weird to me too that she's the only member of her family, and this is more so the case with Knight. She's the only member of her family that has an accent. Nobody else has an accent. Raish doesn't have one, Nissa doesn't have one. It's just Talia. But if only they capitalized on bringing Talia back in Night, or using, like, bringing her back with Lazarus, or, like, it could have been an interesting story there to pull from. Maybe there could have been some revelations with that one night in Metropolis potentially leading to Damian Wayne. Not with that horrible Batman Beyond game that they were doing with Damian, but it could have been something. Okay, so we have to drink whatever is in that glass, which is almost like this almond, like it's this white color, which is just strange, but it's almost like a college dare. It's just like, drink from the chalice, whatever may be inside it, then you may proceed on. I think Drace just got that from his college experience. It's just like everybody in his frat house was like, yeah, drink out of the cup. There's nothing suspicious in there. But at least he actually gave us a little bit of Lazarus to heal ourselves back up and get us up to full strength, at least for a little while during the course of the story. So basically the challenges for Batman is we got to fly to these crystal stone things, and we also talk to the Jedi ghost of Raish, so that's cool. But yeah, this part of the game is really easy. It's cut into two halves, which is like, you have this first half, which is just like incredibly simple and easy to do, and then you have the second one, which is like, it's slightly harder, but it's not really. It's more so the hardest part is the flying challenge right after this one, where you have to navigate through like pillars of shit and make sure, because the thing about this is that you can't touch anything. You can't touch any surface, otherwise you're dead. You touch anything and you die. So even if like your foot grazes some, oh geez, that guy went flying. Even if your foot grazes something, then you'll just die and have to restart the challenge again. So, if this game had an I Am the Night mode, oh god, like you just graze something with your foot and you have just to reset the story. That would be awful. I'm sure modders have already put that kind of thing in there, but yeah, I'm glad it's not in any of the Rocksteady games. I just want the regular story and then also New Game Plus to sink my teeth into. Don't care about anything else. So now we've arrived at the second half of the challenges. So, ooh, jeez, excuse me. So Ra's has been alive for 600 years, and Batman is just learning about Lazarus now, which I found so strange because it seems like from what this game is implying, they've known each other for quite a while. Oh jeez, that was close. That was a close one. That was like my feet were like right up against that structure there.
The small quantity that I have allowed you to drink will only keep you alive for a few more precious hours. It is time.
I like on the ghost model here, you can kind of see some scarring around him. Or at least or if that's just hair or something. I always figured it was like the scars and stuff. Because he looks pretty gnarly when we see him in the cutscene right afterwards. But, yeah. So yeah, the hardest part is out of the way now. And now we just have to get to the end here. Which we have one more ninja fight. And then that's it. So, it went from 2 ninjas to I think at least 6. So. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Whoa, that guy went flying up. Did you see that? I hope you did. Because I don't want to instant replay that shit. So. I love that they're just made of sand. But they react like real people. And it's just the Ra's model too.
In person. Complete this final challenge, and the blood of the demon will give you the gift of eternal life.
Oh wow, eternal life, you say? That's cool. Can't wait to drink that shit. So yeah, the demon trial is over. We're done. We are done with this crap. So in a few minutes we're gonna end things off. And so this is where the second mishap, or the second editing thing you're gonna see here happens, because I did the demon trials and I thought it would be at least up to 15 minutes, which it wasn't. This was right here when I cut, so I ended up going back, and because after the cutscene broke and the game crashed, it was at least like 6 minutes in, or at least that was the timestamp for when the recording ended. So that was at least 6 minutes. There was a little bit of it to trim for the video, and also to insert that gag, which so I realized that I had a few minutes left to record to get to the 15-minute mark, so I decided to, at the very least, do this cutscene, because it would be just enough time to get to the end here. But the rest of the game up until then was just smooth sailing, so nothing to worry about there. We just switch back to regular Batman. I can't wait till this game gets a remake or something, because then all the cutscenes they won't be pre-rendered anymore. It'll just be in game. There's oh man, Ra's is looking all Freddy Krueger right now with all those scars and shit on his face.
I needed a sample of your father's blood. This was the only way. Allow me to help you. Use my sword.
It makes me wonder what happened to him.
No.
Like, his face is scarred, his body is like, his body's, or his arms are all mangled up. His fingers are fine. But so yeah, here we discover the Lazarus pit being used. And it needs electricity to run it, I guess. I never got the point of the lightning strike. But yeah, Raish is back up to full health, and man, he's even glowing. His tattoos are glowing green, and his eyes are glowing green, and also his voice is all modulated and stuff. So that's pretty cool.
We'll see about that.
And now we gotta fight him, so that's gonna be a bitch. So look how awesome that sword is. I love this design for Raish. His voice, like David Warner's always gonna be the best Raish, but this guy is he's pretty close at number 2. Don't even get me started on Liam Neeson. He's just there. But yeah, we're gonna end the part right there. So I'll pick you. So next time we come back, it'll be the boss fight and whatever else we have left of getting out of Wonder City and stuff. So yeah, have a great night, everyone, and take care. So see ya.